Howdy do, folks. So, we're finally here. 50,000 subscribers. Woo! Yeah! Now, I realize I haven't uploaded that much in the past year, but there's a lot of reasons for that. Just kind of life events and just other things going on. And plus, I've just been kind of trying to, I don't know, rebrand, reshape the channel. The future of the channel's been kind of up in the air. Now, that's not to say I'm stopping the channel. I plan on doing the channel for as long as I'm around because I just enjoy video making. Like, I love editing videos, I love filming videos, especially with my buds. Like, I enjoy just making videos, and the channel, YouTube, is a very good avenue for me to just make videos and just get my stuff out there for people to see. And I'm very glad that people do enjoy the stuff I put out, and people seem to stick around and watch, and that folks are excited for future projects. I mean, everyone's reaction to the Artist Mind short film I did was just, it was better than I was ever expecting. Because that was a project I just did just kind of as a side thing during like my schoolwork, and I never could have expected it to get the reaction that it got, with a bunch of people enjoying it, telling me like, you know, they find the character interesting and all that stuff. Like, it really meant a lot to me, and it really sort of motivated me more into like doing more short film work, like more bigger projects outside of just like my YouTube shorts where you're just scrolling through for a minute. It's like, ugh. I'd really like to do more short film work. I think that's kind of where the channel is heading, because I mean, me and the fellas are getting older. Like, what? I'm 18, man. I'm getting old, too old for all the silly gaming nonsense. But like, in a way, it's true, right? Because we're getting older, and unfortunately, we just don't have as much time to just be playing games, doing goofy nonsense like that with each other, at least with what's going on in all of our lives. So that's why kind of the gaming videos and all that have died down. Now, not to say I won't do any more videos with the fellers. In fact, the next video I'm gonna upload after this, me and the fellas went mini golfing and had a pretty fun time with that. But it's interesting now looking back, because like, I want to say I've been uploading stuff now for like 7 years. The channel's older than that, but I started uploading kind of the usual content back in like 2018-ish, and I was still an elementary school student when I was doing that. Babyface me just being like all,
I'm here. How you doing? How you doing?
very, very different times from now. And this year I've started college, which is another reason why I've been a little slower on stuff. And plus the haunted house that I do, it's been a very work-heavy year. I had some very ambitious ideas with this one, and I wanted to go big and crazy, at least compared to what I've typically done, and boy, I tell you, it worked the hell out of me. I have not been this exhausted working on a haunted house probably in my life so far, but that's just how it goes. I'm hoping next year I shouldn't be working as crazily, and I can focus on other things like videos, spending time with folks and all that. But I'm thinking going forwards with this channel, like, I want to do more short films, obviously. That's sort of a guarantee, and I'll still be uploading the usual Halloween content because I know people seem to enjoy that stuff, but I don't know. I've thought about making like some more video essay type videos, which is something I've never done before, but you know, something to experiment with, because I have some topics that I enjoy talking about relating to like games and other spooky things. But I'm not sure. I might upload more occasional videos of me and the fellers, like I'm gonna be doing soon. But that's kind of the interesting thing with this channel, right? Is like, people stick around, and like I said, I'm very grateful for that. But I do feel like one of the things about this channel is, I don't know, to me it doesn't feel like it has a strong identity. You know what I mean? Like, because I am just kind of uploading whatever stuff I just have recorded, or I just make some random edits and all that, and it's all fun, and like, I enjoy all the videos that I put out there. Well, okay, most of the videos, some of them, but yeah. But I'm trying to figure out if there's like more of an identity I can carve out for myself going forwards, like in terms of like the kind of content this channel makes, what the focus is, because again, this channel is very unfocused, and in a sense, like, there's also part of me that wants to keep it that way, because while I'd like to carve out more of an identity for myself, a lot of this channel too is just me, if that makes sense. Like, I don't mean just me as like I'm the only one doing stuff, but like, I'm just uploading what I want, doing what I enjoy, and you just get to, you know, tag along the ride, just hop along the ride. You know, if I'm doing stuff with the guys and think something's funny, then it's up and you can just watch and hang out. Or if I make some cool Halloween stuff, it's like, you know, come on by, check it out. Or my short films. Like, while I will probably think about more ways to help out maybe the content on this channel a bit, it's not a huge priority for me at the end of the day. And again, the fact that I've been kind of just doing this, bumbling around, and still somehow gotten 50,000 subscribers, like, it really it's kind of mind-boggling for me to think about. And one of the other things too is like, it's very easy on YouTube to just view these subscribers, all these things as just numbers, you know, like when you just see the number 50K, you know, it's like, that's a pretty decently sized number. But in reality, that is a shit ton of people. That is a shit ton of people that have decided that my content is good enough that they want to subscribe, follow for more stuff and all that stuff. Now, it's not like I'm getting 50,000 views per video or anything like that, but even if the view counts are smaller, the fact that there's still several hundred people watching per video, just whatever inane bullshit I'm putting out there, and that like short films of mine have like several hundred views, even that alone is still a lot to me. Because, you know, when it comes to people I know, you know, I got a few friends, I got some people around me, and at most it's like maybe like 15 folks around me that I will show content to, and even there I'm like, that's a lot of people I'm showing my stuff to. So several hundred people, like 500 people, or other videos of mine that get like a couple thousand, and then there's the other ones that will skyrocket even further. But even like the smaller stuff, the smaller receptions, it really does mean, like, it means a lot to me, because again, I don't know, and I realize this might just sound like nonsense, me just blabbering on, and I apologize for that, but it's true. Like, the fact that there's still several hundred views and that kind of stuff, period, when I'm just kind of uploading whatever I'm uploading, like, to me, that is still a lot of people, and it really does mean a lot to me, and I just want to say, like, thank you very much for that. Especially for the folks that have stuck around for longer, people that have found other content of mine, like, way back in the day, and occasionally still pop in and leave comments and stuff. Like, that means a lot to me, that there's people that are just kind of sticking around for consistent things. Honestly, the most consistent thing people stick around for, funnily enough, are my Minecraft Spirit Halloween stores. And that's kind of an interesting thing, because it's like Minecraft Spirit Halloween store. Initially, it's not something I'd expect a lot of people to really have an interest in, but I have comments throughout the year of people just being like, hey, so it's getting that time again. Are you gonna make another Spirit Halloween store? And even that, the fact that there's something I do that people are just like looking forward to, like, hey, you're doing this thing, like the fact that people care about something I do like that again just means all the world to me. And I try to deliver with that stuff. If people want to see a Minecraft Spirit Halloween store, I'll give them a Spirit Halloween store. And it's kind of funny too, because when I was younger, like, the reason I made a Minecraft Spirit Halloween store to begin with back in 2020 was because when I was younger, I used to watch videos of other, you know, just other younger folks making Minecraft Spirit Halloween stores, and I tried to recreate them myself. And when I was little, I was like, man, these builds are so cool. I wish I could make one as cool as these people. And so while it's a more niche thing, going from that, just like watching all these videos, be like, man, these are so cool, to now having a Minecraft Spirit Halloween store that a bunch of people watch and come back to every year and regard as one of the best. Like, that's just such a surreal thing to me. And again, it's a niche thing, Minecraft Spirit Halloween, but it's just a really special thing to me that there's something on this channel still that people will keep coming back to and people want to see every year. And I don't know, I just think there's something really sweet about that. You know, the YouTube videos in a way have always kind of helped me, like, escape rougher points too, you know, whether it's making videos or just looking back at things me and my buddies have done, you know, like, this channel has just also been kind of a way for me to, whenever stuff is going tough, to just make something fun and entertaining for people. And like, I always enjoy the live streams, because like, some of the live streams on New Year's Eve, I even would bring up that like, some years have been tough. Like, some years have been really fucking tough. But just being able to do stuff with friends, do things live, and having folks watching and enjoying the stuff I make, you know, it helps out a ton. It really does. Having all this stuff and just even something like the 50,000 subscriber thing happening, you know, it sort of reminds you that you never know what's gonna happen. And yes, there's gonna be bad surprises, but there's also a lot of good surprises as long as you just wait it out and endure it long enough and just try to sort your stuff out. So I just want to close this out by saying again, just thank you very, very much for just sticking around, subscribing, watching the content. You know, again, there's so much inane nonsense and random garbage that I throw out on this site, but the fact that you all just seem to stick around and enjoy the stuff I make, like, it really does mean the world to me. And it just makes me very happy that I have an avenue to just do all this stuff with. And even if you haven't seen like a ton of my videos, you just stop it now and then or just stumble upon one randomly and watch it. I mean, even just that, if something like that happens and you just find some entertainment in my work, like even that means everything to me. I mean, even when like just a single person in real life sees something I've made, whether it's like a friend or a peer or whatever, they see something I made and just say that they really enjoyed it or they'd like to see more, like that's enough to swing my mood into a good one for like a whole week. You know, so again, just thank you very, very much, and I'll be seeing y'all in the next video. There will be more silly stuff, more short films, more spooky Halloween stuff, and just a whole load of other stuff that I'm hoping to just make for my own entertainment, but also to hopefully entertain you guys along the way. So, again, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!